They last played at a neutral site in 1981. The Monon Spike match in Indianapolis is underway. Akasha Anderson, the transfer from Michigan State, sends it down for Purdue. That will tell you if Taylor Anderson and this Purdue offense is feeling comfortable. Serve from Julia Kane. Grichkovich sets, it's blocked. Backside swing for Tatum, and Purdue can't keep it up. If Avery Tatum finds a rhythm, that is great news for the Hoosiers. Rare off-speed swing going off Kenna Wollard there. One apiece. In the middle, there it is. Bianca Lulich puts Purdue ahead.
Really impressive the way that Alonso Corseas has improved her game every single year, and we're seeing the best ball that she's played so far in college.
#1 attack option the last 3 years, but her efficiency has skyrocketed. There's that quick set over the middle for Indiana.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why Indiana felt like they could run a faster offense, was because of the pieces that they had, just really athletic players that could get to the ball quickly.
Veterans paired with 6 freshmen playing consistently. Been the right combo this year. Denial. Charles the swing, and Ella Borsema leading the Big Ten in blocks, got all of it.
It is so difficult to get a solo stuff by yourself in the middle, but really good handwork and eye work gets it done with discipline.
For the back row, it's Heaney. Tight to the net, and an easy send down for Kenna Wollard.
They want to take control of those and stay as aggressive as possible.
Off the Taylor Anderson serve. IU a little bit out of sorts, but Cortez makes it work. Indiana trying to snap a long losing streak away from home in the Monon Spike match. It would be their first Monon Spike win away from home since 2002.
Purdue has won the last 24 of 25 matches in this rivalry.
Indiana's lone win a couple of years ago in Bloomington. Wollard blocked, but it's out. And Purdue evens at 5.
What's interesting about this matchup, too, is normally when you have rivalry matches, you have players that have played in that match specifically for so many years. But with both Indiana and Purdue, there's a lot of new faces. Indiana's playing a lot of freshmen out on the court. Purdue had an overhaul of their roster, so it's a lot of transfers that have never played in the Indiana-Purdue match.
Let alone this environment.
No.
Sliding Borsema pushes, cleaned up by Heaney. Tip from Anderson. Great defense from Cortez, a stumble, and Purdue takes advantage of a misstep from Jessica Smith.
Yeah, sometimes you'll see this setter-hitter connection be a little bit off on Indiana's side. Because the offense is fast, the window and the margin for error is so small on a lot of these sets.
But if they're on point, so hard to stop.
So hard.
Downhill, block for Purdue.
Not even thinking about going up at the middles.
Going to keep an eye on that blocking scheme throughout the match as Purdue picks up an ace, their largest lead of the set so far. Purdue hasn't been a real dynamic serving team this year. Traditionally served short. There's a service error. Alonso Cortez. And it's deep. Again, a young team in Indiana going for their 3rd ranked win of the season. Would be their highest ranked win of the year if they take down the Boilers. Rivalry match, big stage like this. Critical test for the Hoosiers in the middle of Big Ten play. Grace Heaney for the right side. She's having a breakout year, and she puts Purdue at 10.
What's been impressive, too, is she's gotten better as the year has gone on and a lot more comfortable in that role after she redshirted last season.
Very consistent this year coming off the injury. Borsema pushing, and it's down on Purdue's side. They're such a fundamental team. They were going through footwork drills in unison. It was almost militaristic.
Yeah.
IU was blaring music. They were loose. They were having a ball. We'll see how that tension plays out tonight in a different stage.
I think that's why this sport is so fun, because you have teams that are doing such different things, and it shows in how they play. Purdue's a team that wants to be so gung-ho and, like you said, kind of militant vibes, just really intense. Indiana's a team that you'll always find Drake on in their in their practice facility, in their arena, wherever you're at. They're losing, having a good time.
And coming off the loss to Nebraska, Indiana coming off their first Big Ten loss to Michigan State Sunday. Straight sweep in East Lansing. For the back row, that was a rocket shot. Off the overpass. Through the block. Whistle blows. And it's point Indiana. And Krichkovich with the service error.
She's also a player that has played a lot of really high-level volleyball. She's from Serbia, where volleyball is super popular, has played in the Serbian youth national team for a while, so she's played in big environments and big matches. She really feels like she can put the team on her back in that sense because Indiana is so young.
We'll see how quickly it takes for Krichkovich to settle in. Off the free ball. Anderson sets. Wollard got it in.
It's like they got to shore up some of those communication things before play starts.
Something that really hasn't been a problem much this year.
Oh.
That was a swing that was much needed from Tatum.
Going off of 1 foot behind the setter, normally only middles run these, but she is so dynamic that she's able to as an opposite.
Keep an eye on the line shots for Tatum tonight. She could really exploit that for Purdue. How did they keep it up with McAleer? That just sneaks over. Here comes Tatum again, and she's blocked. Wollard got all of it.
Purdue's defense is everywhere. In the backcourt, McAleer's picking up everything, and front court right there, putting it down.
Purdue with an early 15-10 lead in set 1. And here come the Hoosiers. Tatum powers through the block. She has been the best attack presence for Indiana so far.
She's doing it at a wildly efficient pace, too. She's hitting almost 400 on the season, which is so good for a right side. Typically, you see middles maybe hit that number, but definitely not someone on the right side usually.
Jumping by 100 points this year. Part of Indiana's improved quick offense as Wollard answers for the Boilers.
Wollard's also a player that has just been tenfold difference from what we saw from last season where she was playing on the right side. She moved over to the left side. Those numbers in her play have absolutely skyrocketed.
She says she actually draws confidence from her defense, and that gives her the freedom to really go at it in the offensive end. Major improvement. Awesome graphic here to show how much Kenna Wollard has taken off this season. Already 5 kills here in the first set. Second ace for Purdue, and their largest lead now at 6. West Lafayette or Bloomington for the last few decades. In Indianapolis, an awesome event tonight. Tatum tonight again. Purdue's blocking scheme has been outstanding.
Purdue has been all over Indiana's attackers, especially the pin hitters, which is exactly what Purdue needed to try to shut down Indiana's offense. Really great move from Wollard, getting those hands turned back into the court. That's something she said she's been impressed with herself with, has been her front court defense.
Indiana answers with Borsema out of the middle. Serve receive on the line for Wollard. Charles downhill. That is a heck of a dig from Smith. Another big block for Purdue. Charles and Heaney.
Really important for a Purdue team that got swept by Nebraska, really didn't look good in any phase of the game. Really important to not have 1 loss as they send that ball out to turn into 2 losses and to have that continue to fall.
After losing over 90% of their production from last year. Here comes Heaney. Indiana with the block this time. Borsema off the top. It's a bump set. Heaney with the push. Joust. That quick ball, and it's sent down. Jalen Jager.
You don't know who's getting set, so it's one thing to get a blocker up there. It's another thing to get 2.
Purdue anticipated it going outside, but Jager was too fast with it. Timing off with Anderson. She smartly rolls and dug out by the Hoosiers. Anderson again, more power. What a get. Ends up in a free ball. Purdue will reload. Anderson for a 3rd time, and she chips off the block. Dave Shondell said she has to play well for us to beat good teams. Good start for her in set 1. Off the block from Anderson, it's out, and Indiana sort of lurking at this point with Purdue now into the red zone. Steve Aird pondering. Serve from Avery Freeman. Anderson. Terrific dig from Freeman. Jaeger blocked, and it's in for Purdue. The Purdue block has been the story, along with their defense all set.
But Purdue's doing a fantastic job, especially the pin setting it up. The middle's working really well with them to close up seams.
Jaeger line drive. From the back row, Wollard sends it in.
Purdue's offense is also really tough to stop because they have great back row attacks from Wollard, adding that extra offensive option.
Important match and a perfect stage for it. There's the Hoosiers coming back with Victoria Gray down 22-16 in set one.
That was a really good answer out of that timeout that Indiana needed. Get a good pass up to the net. That makes their offense really dynamic and tough to stop.
Haven't seen it since it was even at 5, really. That's when Purdue started to pull away. Here's Krejkovic serving. Strong serve. Purdue out of sorts, and Anderson can't get it over. Effort was there, but Indiana with its second straight.
It's difficult for her to get back up and all the way out there.
Let's see if Indiana, like you said, even if they don't win the set, establish momentum. Sliding out of the middle, Lulich with the kill. Lulich, the Miami transfer, played just 6 times this year, out with an illness early. It's been a rotating cast of middles this season for Purdue due to illness and injury. There's the middle for Indiana again, the freshman Victoria Gray.
So fast and tough to read, especially in this rotation where they have 3 hitters up front. It's really difficult to know who to go up with and help on the block in the middle.
Another chance for Indiana, and Tatum. Is there a touch? Yes. Looks like it was on Wollard, just a graze. Serve barely out. Indiana's got to be aggressive in this situation. And now it's set point for Purdue. Here comes Wollard, finishing the set for the Boilers.
Kenna Wollard doing Kenna Wollard things for Purdue.
Led to 7 kills in the first set for her. Start of set 2. And that is much needed from Jaden Jaeger, the all-around freshman for the Hoosiers. Made IU a deeper attacking team this year, Jaeger. Nearly enough for Hannah Leftridge diving, but Purdue has its first point. 25-19 in the first set. That honestly felt a little closer than it really was.
Yeah.
Indiana trying to get its middles going. A couple of kills for Victoria Gray near the end of the first set. She has one here.
Indiana's passing has to improve from set 1.
Up high for Wollard. Easier dig for Leftridge. Tip from Tatum. And they got it. Anderson tried to back tap it. Is there a touch? No. Anderson going directly out of bounds.
Has been a big focus.
Purdue is challenging that there was a touch on the ball. After review, the call is confirmed. There was no touch. Purdue will lose a challenge.
Here's Hannah Leftridge about the serve. The freshman from St. Louis for Steve Aird. Best defensive libero option for the Hoosiers. They'll rotate. Tatum. Anderson setting. Wollard blocked and out. Kenna Wollard now with 8 kills.
She's really mixing up her shots, and it's made it really difficult to defend.
New personnel all around this year for both teams. 9 total attacks for Wollard against Indiana last year. Hoosiers are getting a full taste of her. More of the Indiana fast-paced, efficient offense that we've seen all season on their way to a 14-2 record. Sliding Charles down the line and in. Anderson has torched Indiana over the last couple of years. 45 assists, 11 digs the last time these two played. And Borsema is majorly hobbled after taking that swing.
So here's the play that we're looking at. Right side of your screen, she hits the stanchion there. Especially a player that's from Indiana and lives for rivalry matches like this.
The Churubusco native near Fort Wayne. Hate to see it. Hope she's okay the rest of the season as Purdue starts to climb back early in set 2, even at 5 now. Overpass, Charles. Wollard continuing to serve, and the deep float goes too deep.
Saw her come in after she transferred in from Mizzou, and she was a starter. She did a really good job for the Hoosiers, but hasn't played as much this season.
And just beat out by Borsema so far this year, but plenty of experience, even going back to Missouri. All the way over to Anderson. 1-up from Alonzo Corthelis. And Jaeger pays it off. Perhaps a momentum for Indiana.
Phenomenal by Alonzo Corthelis to keep that ball alive, and that precision from Jaeger to go down the line there with such a small window. You'd never know that she's a freshman based on how she plays.
So poised. Anderson tries again, cross-court dig for Leftridge. Off the top, Woolard there. Heaney reaches back. Jaeger didn't get full jump into it. Downhill, Woolard blocked. Sell just into the match, already making an impact.
That's what she's brought to Indiana for the past few seasons. Good double block between her and Jaden Jaeger.
3 straight for the Hoosiers in set 2. Heaney off high hands. You've got the explosiveness of Woolard. The steady presence of Heaney on the right side has been invaluable this year for the Boilers. Getting the middles involved again. It is Sell. The block, now a kill coming off the bench.
This is her numbers from last season. Clearly an efficient attacker. She's hitting 400 on the year as well. Hasn't played a lot, but when she has gone in, she's been really good for Indiana.
Yeah, very efficient. Anderson has the answer for Purdue within 1. Gray pounds it down. She is an incredible athlete.
16's year, which is insanely late for a high-level athlete like herself, who's big into basketball but chose volleyball because she just said she was having a little bit more fun and that ceiling was a little bit higher.
What a tip. Crafty from Purdue. 6'5", some serious length for Lulic. Promising sophomore. Deep serve. Brichkovic fast to Tatum. It is blocked and in by the Boilers.
You can watch it here, left side of your screen. Watch number 4 turn that left hand back into the court to shut it down.
9 kills, 2 aces, 3 blocks for Woolard right now. Tip for Gray. Tapped up by Krichkovic. Purdue resets. Woolard trying to go cross court, no touch, point Indiana. Off the serve from Jaeger, it's an ace.
There's no spin on it. It hits air pockets really well and drops right in front of passers.
Her serving game, her passing, just that natural attacking ability. Jaeger is terrific. Tatum leaning back and off the hands of Julia Kane.
And now getting their highest ranking in program history last week with number 20, it really shows.
Nearly got another ace there to continue the momentum. Alonzo Corthelis keeps it rolling for the Hoosiers. But you pair the veteran presence of an Alonzo Corthelis with a top 15 freshman class, right mix for Indiana this season. Purdue has the answer with Woolard, her 9th kill.
Yeah, anytime Purdue needs a point, they're going out to Kenna Wollard every time on the left side. Not only does she put a lot of balls down, but she does it wildly efficiently.
She has been on fire. Stories flipped in set 2, but Purdue only down 3. Bump set. Alonzo Corthelis off the top of the block. Wollard rears into it, punched right back. Try it again, tip. Bump set again. Swing for Tatum, got a touch. So no kill for Tatum, officially ruled a net violation for Purdue. I think they touched it anyways. 15-11 Indiana. Heaney with force, another great up by Krichkovich. Wollard goes long. A sneaky good defensive set for Indiana. Focus so much on their fast offense, giving Purdue some fits defensively. Sliding Charles pulls Purdue within 4. And now it's Anderson to serve. Back set for Tatum. And it's a touch for Purdue. Point Hoosiers. That's what the fast offense does to you, though. It makes you make a decision. Sometimes it's the wrong one.
Yeah, and harder as a blocker to set up and be in the right spot when it's coming so fast and dropping right in front of you. 11 teams in the top 30 RPI, and those teams right now look pretty good to potentially make the NCAA tournament in December.
You get beyond Nebraska, and it is a bunch of teams that are neck.
Yeah, there are so many teams that are so good right in the middle of the conference that are all vying for NCAA tournament bids.
Excellent dig for Jaeger. Right back to her, and sends it in. Jaden Jaeger puts Indiana in the red zone.
Just a freshman, but she's really developed that defense and clearly got the motor to turn that into offense too.
High for Wollard. Trying to go deep, and it spins just out. After Purdue took set 1, 25-19. In system, Alonzo Cortez has Indiana in front by 10.
You can see the Hoosiers right now. They got that look in their eye. Really good bounce back right now that they're having after that set 1 loss.
Serve for Smith. Purdue trying to find some momentum going to set 3. Bump set for Heaney, lefty adjusts. Across the way, that is fast over to Alonzo Cortez. Wow. Krichkovich didn't even run this style of offense in Serbia. Her first time.
Yeah, it's really impressive what she's been able to do for this Indiana team as Purdue puts that one down.
She showed up 2 months ago to the United States, and she's already doing this. Remarkable. Anderson tracks it down. The other Anderson sends it right to me.
There you go. Get your hands on that one. Come on.
I had the catch, yeah.
Come on.
I still got it, right? Purdue with a few points here at the end of set 2. I'm still buzzing over my catch. Here's Anderson, who got the touch. Guess what? These two are going to play in Mackey to end the season. It's going to be ridiculous. There's Sell to finally pull Indiana to set point. 2 kills and a block here in set 2. Overpass. Jaeger sends it in. Third set in the Monon spike underway. An attack error for Purdue, and Indiana takes the first point. See if Indiana carries set 2 into set 3, or if Purdue bounces back. In system look for Anderson. Going across the court, and it's out. And Krichkovich will serve it again. Bounce back off the tape, and Purdue's first point. Jaeger has added that third option to make Indiana all the more dangerous. Wollard answers for the Boilers. 10th kill. 300 kills on this season now for Kenna Wollard. Top 2 in the Big Ten. Across the court from Alonzo Cortez, Rachel Williams could not handle. In the middle, it's Charles. Anderson finding those middles again.
Taylor Anderson, the setter for Purdue, has done a really nice job.
As Charles and Lulich playing the middle with Lindsay Miller out. And that is a push from the middle of Victoria Gray to put Indiana up 2. Serve from Tatum. And an ace from Tatum. That's 3 aces now for Indiana. Not very deep into the platform from Wollard. Timing off, underhanded, and sent back. And Heaney's blocked. How did Indiana do it?
That's just sheer athleticism playing out up front. Victoria Gray, really awkward timing on this set. Clearly a misconnect between setter and hitter. This is one of the reasons why she's so good. She's a super freak athlete to be able to do things like that. Then the defense on the left side, Alonzo Cortez just putting it down.
Victoria Gray can be stunning. And Charles out of the middle for Purdue. It's been the middle show so far in set 3. Outstanding freshman season. Not able to tip that one over. Locked in now, but a golden retriever, bubbly personality for Gray.
She's hilarious.
So funny. Just loosens the team. And pushed right to the perfect spot by Anderson for Purdue.
Pass kill?
I think
Anderson taking one off.
Block party says, we'll take it.
And a hard hit from Indiana. Just right down the line. Gets it overhead for the kill. Okay. Chondell wants her to be more aggressive. There we go.
Unconventional. Anderson goes off the top of the block. We're tied at 7. How could you not fight in this match on this kind of stage? Rivalry at its peak inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Back set for Heaney. That was quick to Gray, and she hammers it home. Already a new season high in kills for Gray. And Charles keeps it rolling herself for Purdue. And that's down on Purdue's side. Anderson could not send it back. Gray with 8 kills. Again, already a season high. Even with just the body language there, you can see the relationship that Steve Aird builds with his players. What a dig for Freeman. And Jaeger goes off the side of the block. Freshman with the dig, freshman with the set, freshman with the kill.
It feels like any time anyone touches the ball on Indiana's side, they're a freshman.
They play 6 of them consistently. Up for Freeman, Jaeger again. No touch and out. Hoping his team can respond after a lackluster set 2. Back and forth with Indiana to start set 3. And Jaeger has been the primary option for the Hoosiers over the last several points.
14th ranked in the country, the highest in program history. And that's something that Steve Aird is really proud of. You know, he said it's good for traction for the program, but also just shows the growth of the program under him.
It's not going to slow down, and Avery Tatum sure won't either. 10 kills for her now. Going with the line shot. Indiana thought they might have an advantage there tonight. Anderson, it's out, and Indiana is up by 4, matching their largest lead of the set. Looking so much more comfortable after set 1. To the back row, Wollard, the timing was off, able to hang and hit it down. Trying to help Purdue hang in about midway through set 3. Quick joust. And Indiana goes over the net. Wollard off the bump set. Anderson cleans. Heaney. Up top for Jager. Great up for Heaney. Wollard back tap. And Tatum tried to get crafty, a little bit too cute. Especially with Indiana winning the last set. Oh, Jager off the second reach. Tatum tips. Net shaking, Purdue into the net. Indiana retakes the lead. Here she is offensively. Snaps it in.
Here's a perfect example of how Kenna Wollard has elevated her game.
Even at 14. Middle kill for Maddie Sell, who came in for the injured Ella Borsema in set 2 and made an immediate impact. Winner tonight wins the Monon Spike Trophy. Push down for Anderson. Indiana gets it back. Alonzo Cortheus sends it long. Anderson started the chaos. All tied at 15, and even at 1 set apiece. The service error puts Indiana back in front.
I think for Purdue, keeping those middles involved, they've been so efficient when they've been involved in play. And for Indiana, just making sure to have a good first contact, whether it's defensively taking care of the easy balls or serve receive to keep the speed of that offense going.
Well, there's the middle for Purdue, Dior Charles. Unusually high numbers. Block for Purdue. Indiana reloads. Alonzo Cortheus. Charles once again, 2 in a row.
So impressive for Dior Charles to come into this match. She has 8 kills, hitting over 600. And this is a player who's filling in right now for Lindsay Miller, who's out with injury. And it's so massive for Purdue to not only have a player come in, but really be a difference maker and contribute heavily.
An ace, it's Purdue rolling now. For perspective, about 4 to 5 kills a match this year for Charles. Already at 8, and it's 2 aces in a row for Sienna Foster.
It's not oftentimes you see an ace right out of a timeout. Great job from Foster going in and hitting a bullet.
Give and take with the aggressive approach, service error. Indiana trying to answer. Here comes Anderson. Heck of a dig from Leftridge. Quick ball, Jager. Back set for Heaney, blocked it out. Indiana was there, could not control Purdue to 20.
Purdue, though, able to transition at Heaney with an awesome swing right off of the block.
Off the short serve, Jager. Anderson raced to it. High ball for Heaney. And Purdue never really got in rhythm. Anderson picks up the kill and extends the lead to 3. That is in. Heaney with the top spin. 3 aces for Purdue since the timeout. Along with the aces, sparking a 6-2 run for Purdue since it was knotted at 16. Out of the back row. Got a touch for the Hoosiers. And they're within 3 now. Krichkovich trying to start a rally for Indiana. Anderson pushing, Krichkovich diving. Tatum swinging. Anderson again, rolling off the tape. Back set, Tatum, blocked it down. Anderson slams the door. There is a physical presence that she has brought to Purdue from Michigan State that has been immense on their way to a 13-3 start. Jager denied. 2 straight for Purdue's block. Will sends it in. Indiana not done quite yet. Service error puts Purdue up 2-1. From Shondell and Danny Busboom Kelly, this year at least.
Yeah.
1 and up. Alonzo Cortheus. Wollard down the line. It is out. That is Indiana's first point. Intimidating environment to play in. 6 freshmen playing consistently. What do the Hoosiers got? And a service error. 3-1 Purdue. Service error is even at 5, but 9 aces for Purdue compared to just 3 for the Hoosiers. Major reason why Purdue won set 3. Tatum with a rocket shot.
Avery Tatum was a little bit quiet during the last set. Now we're seeing her elevate her game a little bit more, although that ball called out of bounds, maybe off the antenna left side of your screen.
Was it?
It's coming so fast, I don't even know how you would see that.
Indiana is challenging that the ball was not off the antenna. After review, the call will stand due to inconclusive video evidence.
That's good work from Charles Fleet. Seemed like the right call. Foster with 2 sets, 2 aces in set 3. That is definitive for Avery Tatum with a kill. It is Wollard with side spin off the block, up to 12 kills.
Kenna Wollard has kind of cooled off just a little bit over the last set or so. She had 7 kills during the first set and now just up to 12 here in set 4.
Anderson short. Overpass. And Purdue goes up 6-2. Different approach for Purdue this year, going short consistently. Dave Shondell feels like it can help take certain hitters out of the equation.
It also slows down the speed of Indiana's offense, which is really important. Kind of takes the attackers out of rhythm.
And the service pressure has been outstanding since late set 3. Tip. Anderson up top. And everybody watching, it's a net violation on Indiana and Sell.
Something like a big block or a massive dig, good defense usually gets the team going. They're gonna need something right now to reset.
Alonzo Cortheus might have the answer. This is a resilient group. High for Anderson. Krichkovich goes fast, and Jaeger can't get around the Purdue block. McAleer serves it away. Out of the middle, Sell has the kill for Indiana within 3.
This is a really deep Indiana team. Yes, young, but they've got a lot of people that can come in and make a difference.
Another part of the build of this program. Purdue's block continues to get work done. I mean, 9 blocks before that last sequence. Krichkovich waiting. Ray was blocked. High for Jaeger. Smart tip. Boilers clean up. Anderson did not get the touch. Yeah, very close to Krichkovich, who will serve it away. Anderson goes the hard swing this time. Krichkovich takes a peek, goes to Tatum. Wollard the pass. Anderson throws it over to IU. Tip back. Ball in the middle for Lulich. Excellent up from Krichkovich. Dig for McAleer. Out of the back row. Freeman sends it up. Tatum. Defense rising. Sent down by Jaeger. Potentially a momentum build for the Hoosiers. Dump over from Anderson. Indiana ready for it. Tatum, sent up. Overpass. Oh, it works.
I don't think Anderson was going for the dump there, but hey, whatever you got to do.
That was not intentional by any means.
No, that was a point that it feels like Indiana really needed, again, for momentum.
Yes, an awkward play, potentially stopping momentum. What a scramble from Heaney. And Jager's blocked. Purdue doing it all defensively.
Grace Heaney laying out for it, going in the stands for this one. Check out this hustle. Gets up, steps back in, and the front court defense gets it done.
She was ready behind the block, too. Back set, Heaney, got a touch. Purdue up by 5. Awesome stuff in the Big Ten all season. This is a special night at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. First ever collegiate volleyball match inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Purdue has dominated the Monon-Spike rivalry. This is the trophy match as they play twice a year. Indiana trying to rally. It's Gray who sends it over awkwardly and leading to an easy Purdue kill. Foster, deep serve and out. Still feels like we're waiting for that big Indiana run if it does come. McAleer will set it. Wollard off the top of the block.
That's a big match. Michigan looking pretty good right now. RPI top 30. My Cats, though, having a good year.
Yes, they are. Top to bottom, the Big Ten showing off. Alonzo Corthea is blocked. Indiana reloading with Tatum. Dig for Kane. Tatum pushing, and it's in. Indiana's been fighting all night defensively. Plus 10 in digs right now, but it's the Purdue block, 10-4. That's been a big difference. Up top for Wollard, coming down the right side. Right through the hands of Alonzo Cortheas. The service errors are really helping IU stay in striking distance right now. Spaniard serves. Across the way for Jager. So fast. Indiana within 3. Middle set for Charles. Back of it up. Jager again. Wollard there. Anderson blocked. Sal involved again. The Hoosiers within 2 now. Heaney had to reach back, and Krichkovich just a little late colliding with Freeman. And there's 3 freshman liberos that rotate in for Indiana. Pretty unique. Audrey Jackson out there for the Hoosiers right now. For the back row, Alonzo Cortheas is wide, and Purdue right back to a 4-point lead. Line drive from McAleer. Back set for Sell, off the block, and it's in. Purdue up by 5 now. Jager waiting, got a touch. That felt critical.
Yeah.
Expect her to get continuous swings. Out of the back row, Woolard. Jager again, that's in. Tattooed it in the corner.
And that brings out the best in her. You can tell in these big moments, Indiana's gonna lean on her.
Got the dig. And no touch on the swing. Purdue up by 4 again. Seem to have an answer every time Indiana creeps close. Had 28 attack errors in 3 sets last match and a loss to Michigan State. 21 tonight. A big service error, keeping IU close. Lulich is blocked. Indiana has been as close as 2 in recent memory. We'll see what they do from here.
She is leveling up her play right now.
13 kills for Jaeger, the freshman. Wasn't ready for the sharp shot from Anderson. Kasha Anderson with 8 kills. Quick slide, tip for Tatum. High for Wollard. Well set up block for Indiana. Jaeger does it again. The next star in the Big Ten is blooming, and she's serving now. Push for Wollard off the block, just so smart. 5 kills this set. Hitting percentage climbing. 16 kills tonight. Middle, Gray with a hammer. Joust. Indiana recovers. Alonzo Cortez. Off the reach from Wollard, that's sent in. Purdue has an answer every time. Tatum off the top of the block. Indiana staying right with Purdue, but they're running out of time. Purdue 3 points away from winning the Monon Spike Trophy once again. It is Wollard off of Freeman. Oh, that's kept up! Alonzo Cortez got it in the stands. Couldn't do it again.
Love to see that hustle.
Neither has Teodora Krichkovic calmly running the show. But it's Purdue 3 points away. Rather 2 and make it 1 now after the ace. For the Monon Spike. Indiana still alive. Alonzo Cortez. Nearly an ace. Free ball back. Heaney. That's in! Purdue wins the Monon Spike again, and they take their dominance to Gainbridge in Indianapolis.